for more, we can speak now to John Dalhuisen, the Europe Director for Amnesty International, who joins us now from London. Thank you very much for being with us. First of all, what's your immediate reaction to this result?
Oh, well, I mean, it's probably failed somewhat to achieve what Orban was hoping, which was to up significantly the ante on Brussels. But he still has this general sentiment behind him that is, he will be able to cast as an anti-EU, refugee protection support for his cheerleading of a very different kind of approach to migration challenges.
But if these exit polls are correct, 95% of Hungarian voters wanted to block this quota plan put forward by Brussels, with just 5% of people there in favour of it. That must surely be a worrying trend for you.
Well, definitely. I mean, like I say, the true extent of popular opinion is masked by abstentions. But I think, there's no getting away from the fact that the kind of policies that the EU is advocating internally that are almost certainly necessary are deeply unpopular in Hungary. This is largely also a result not just of reactions to stuff on events on the ground, but also swathes of government propaganda, some vitriolic lies on the part of the Fidesz party and other parties supporting this referendum or the vote that they've got. So indeed, yes, this is a blow to those seeking to reform EU asylum policy. But then again, at a certain point, this kind of result needs to be taken with a pinch of salt. I mean, the EU has a choice, leaders meeting in Brussels in the coming days, between do we have a Europe that kowtows to this kind of populist sentiment, or do we build a Europe that believes in solidarity between EU member states and solidarity with refugees? It's a tough choice, but there should be only one answer.
Very briefly, Viktor Orban has downplayed the political significance of this low turnout, saying there'll be legal consequences regardless of the outcome. Now that the referendum is potentially void, what else can he do now?
Well, I think the whole referendum was only ever symbolic. Orban can talk about legal consequences as much as he likes, but there were none from this whatsoever. There were only political consequences. And the political consequences that should be being drawn from this across Europe is that there is no appeasing the populist movement in Europe. There is only rebutting it strongly with argument and robust policies.
OK, thank you very much there, John Dalhuisen, the Europe Director for Amnesty International from London.